The drama unfolding in Cleveland has reached a boiling point, and this time it's not just about football, it's about pride, power, and a quarterback revolution that's shaking the entire NFL. When acting head coach Tommy Reese stepped, and after Kevin Stefanski's leadership started crumbling, no one could have predicted how fast everything would spiral into chaos. But what Reese has done since then has changed the Browns' locker room, their future, and possibly the trajectory of their entire franchise. He's made one bold, unapologetic move. He's putting all his faith in Shedeur Sanders. And in a league built on tradition, egos, and hierarchy, that decision is rewriting Cleveland's story in real time. From the moment Tommy Reese took the interim job, it was clear he wasn't going to play it safe. He didn't step in just to babysit a broken system or to maintain the illusion of stability while the team stumbled through another disappointing season. No, he came to make noise. Reese immediately turned his focus to Shedeur Sanders, a player who'd been quietly grinding behind the scenes, studying film, and outworking everyone around him, even as he sat buried on the depth chart. While Stefanski kept clinging to the same tired strategies and sticking by an underperforming quarterback, Reese saw something different in Sanders, something the rest of the league wasn't ready for. In his first press conference, Reese spoke with the kind of conviction that Cleveland hadn't heard in years. He didn't tiptoe around the subject. He didn't use corporate buzzwords or vague coaching platitudes. He talked about Shedeur like he was describing the next face of the franchise. The way he described Sanders' film study sessions, his intensity during practices, and his obsessive commitment to improvement painted the picture of a player who wasn't just waiting for his turn. He was preparing for it like his life depended on it. According to those inside the facility, Shedeur was the first one in and the last one out, studying defensive schemes until long after the lights went out. What Reese saw was a quarterback who wasn't just talented, but mentally ready for the moment. In the NFL, raw ability means nothing without command, and that's exactly what Shedeur has been building under the radar. Reese noticed it, the way the game seemed to slow down for him, how he could anticipate blitzes, read coverages, and manipulate safeties before the snap even happened. It's that instinct, that split-second awareness, that separates the good quarterbacks from the great ones. And Reese knew it. That's why, behind closed doors, he made the decision to give Sanders first-team reps, putting him in real-time game simulations against the starting defense. Every pass, every read, every drill was a step closer to changing the hierarchy of the Cleveland Browns. And the results? They've been explosive. Reports from practice describe Shedeur slicing through defenses like a surgeon, his throws crisp and confident, his timing flawless. He's connecting with receivers like they've been playing together for years. The deep balls are perfect spirals. The short routes are lightning fast and precise. It's not just raw arm strength, it's control, confidence, and rhythm. You can feel the energy shifting inside the facility. Every rep Sanders takes brings Cleveland closer to a new era. And that's exactly what's terrifying Kevin Stefanski. While Reese is building momentum and trust with his young quarterback, Stefanski has been unraveling publicly. The tension between the two coaches is palpable. Stefanski has spent months ignoring questions about Shedeur, deflecting, minimizing, and even pretending he doesn't exist on the roster. He continues to defend his failing starter, Dillon Gabriel, while the entire football world watches the offense sputter and stall week after week. It's the kind of stubborn pride that's destroyed countless coaching careers, and this might be the one that finally ends his. But Reese isn't just challenging Stefanski's authority, he's redefining what leadership looks like in Cleveland. Instead of backing down to avoid conflict, he's doubling down on his vision. Every practice he runs with Sanders feels like a mission. Every meeting, every drill, every moment of feedback is deliberate. It's not about sending a message anymore, it's about building a legacy. Reese is betting that the same discipline and poise Shedeur showed in college under Deion Sanders will translate to the NFL. Back then, Shedeur proved he could handle media chaos, relentless pressure, and national scrutiny without flinching. Now he's being molded for the next level of that challenge. Meanwhile, the entire team is starting to take notice. Players who were once disengaged and frustrated are starting to believe again. You can feel it in the locker room, the shift from hopelessness to anticipation. Even defensive leader Myles Garrett, who's been carrying the team on his back, has grown tired of the same excuses from Stefanski's staff. When someone like Garrett, one of the most disciplined and respected players in the league, starts publicly expressing frustration, you know something inside that locker room has snapped. Garrett's words weren't just about poor play calling, they were about leadership failure. He's tired of watching the defense dominate while the offense collapses. Tired of hearing about process and development when wins keep slipping away. His patience is gone and his tone says it all. The Browns are done with empty talk. They want results, and the players are beginning to see Shedeur Sanders as the spark that could finally ignite that change. Even analysts have started echoing what fans have been shouting for weeks. Shedeur isn't just the future, he's the now. The noise on social media, the debates on sports talk shows, and the whispers among players all carry the same message: give Sanders the job. Every throw in practice strengthens that belief. Every misfire from Gabriel amplifies it. The dam is breaking, and it's only a matter of time before Reese unleashes the full force of his decision. The contrast between Reese and Stefanski couldn't be more striking.